Welcome back to the Ed Show. Thanks for watching tonight. I tell you, it's a full-time job wading through the lies on Michigan's right-to-work law. Here's Governor Rick Snyder offering one of the biggest reasons for supporting the law.
Indiana's had a strong experience. They did similar legislation back in February. They've seen thousands of jobs come to Indiana, and those jobs could also come to Michigan. And when you look at Indiana and see what they've achieved since February when they did similar legislation, they've gotten thousands of jobs coming to Indiana because of this issue. All you have to do is look to Indiana. And as soon as they did this legislation, thousands of jobs have come to Indiana since that time frame.
We're losing a major competitive advantage. Indiana has become a right-to-work state, and I've looked at their pipeline. They've significantly increased the number of businesses looking to come to Indiana and grow in Indiana due to this legislation.
Because if you look at Indiana, they've been very successful, bringing thousands of jobs, even since this last February. And that will happen right here in Michigan.
You just need to look to Indiana. We've watched closely what's going on in Indiana.
He's looked at their pipeline. Governor Snyder says Indiana got thousands of jobs because of right to work. Indiana's Governor Mitch Daniels has made similar claims. Here's news for the governors. A report came out yesterday, and it says a much different and tells a much different story. First of all, the timing is truly laughable. On February 1st of this year, 2012, Indiana's right-to-work law was signed into law, okay? On February 29th, Indiana's Economic Development Corporation was already claiming the right-to-work law had lured jobs to Indiana. On March 12th, Governor Mitch Daniels declared evidence of right-to-work success. But on March 15th, that is actually the first day any labor contracts could actually be affected by the law. Indiana business experts say a typical business decision like this takes 4 to 12 months. Indiana's Economic Development Corporation cited 4 companies motivated by right to work. But the companies were already located in Indiana and had a long history with the state. Bush had been in the state since 1997. Steel Dynamics was already in 19 Indiana cities. Seal Corp USA expanded because of $340,000 in economic incentives. Wayne Supply Company expanded operations after the state of Indiana provided $450,000 in refunds. Yet all 4 of these companies were cited as examples of how right to work brought jobs to the state of Indiana. Governor Mitch Daniels specifically said MBC Group created jobs in Indiana because of right to work. That's false. The MBC Group denied it. The truth is, not a single company says it came to Indiana because of right to work, according to the report. There's more. Indiana has been losing jobs to states that don't have right-to-work laws. Manitowoc is closing its Indiana facility and moving to Cleveland, Ohio. Diamond Foods is closing its Indiana facility and going west to California. Whirlpool is moving jobs to Michigan, a decision that was obviously made before Michigan's right-to-work law was passed. Gannett closed its Indiana facility and moved the jobs to neighboring state Illinois. Governor Snyder, well, he didn't lie all of the time. Here's something he did get accurate.
Only about 17.5% of our workers in the state belong to a union. Most people do not, so it wasn't a relevant issue for most Michiganders.
So he was accurate about that, because Snyder admits only 17% of workers belong to a union in the state of Michigan, yet he expects us to believe that a right-to-work law will spur economic development? It defies common sense. I'm not done with the story. More coming up. There's a lot more coming up in the next half hour of the Ed Show. Stay right with us.
I've never said unions are bad for business, and I don't believe this is actually anti-union. If you look at it, I believe this is pro-worker.
The people of Michigan are fighting back against Rick Snyder's assault on workers. Tonight, Michigan's own Michael Moore is here to unveil his plan to undo the Republican sneak attack. Last night's concert was a smashing success, but it's not nearly enough. I'll tell you why House Republicans are obstructing Sandy relief money. And a meteorologist at a television station in Louisiana defends herself on Facebook against a racist comment and gets fired from her job. Tonight, Rhonda Lee tells her side of the story on The Ed Show.